Hey, welcome back to the channel, Big Belly Barbecue. Hey, if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and that bell for notifications. It'll let you know when I put new videos out. If you're returning, hey, thanks for returning. Thanks for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. And I know it's been a while. People have been asking. I'm sorry, life gets in the way and things happen. But I did want to do this video. So, a couple beer can chickens for my chicken salad. I've got a really nice garlic and herb seasoning. It's not too heavy, and it really does pair well with chicken. I've got this Champion chicken from Pit Boss. It's got the little chicken bouillon in there to enhance the chicken flavor of these chickens. Sounds silly. I've got some olive oil I'm going to use for binder, and of course, there's no other beer to use. If you're going to do beer can chicken, use some Miller Lite. I know that just started a fight, but hey, it is what it is. I would recommend using a warm beer, not a cold beer. I forgot to pull these out last night, so they're cold. What that's going to do is it'll increase that cooking time a little bit, but a warm beer is usually a little better. Okay, but let's get started on here. I've got the pellet grill running at 275, and I'm hoping it's going to take a couple of hours, maybe 2 hours, to get these done. Then I'll keep you along. I'll bring you along the way to show you how I'm going to keep these color looking nice on here. And then when this is done, I'll show you how I'm going to make my chicken salad. And stick around. It's going to be good. Now, as a reminder, when you're working with chicken, you don't want to cross-contaminate anything. So a little pro tip or a little hack. I got the rubber gloves on everything right now, just to make sure I don't cross-contaminate, even by accident, any seasonings. Okay, so before I've touched anything, I'm going to get everything opened up and ready to go. Not worried about the beer, because that's going to be inside anyways. So I've already pulled the skin away from the meat. Just ran the fingers up in there, and so I can get that seasoning in there. And I'm just going to dump some right in. And I want to impart some of that flavor in there. Okay. I don't know how much of the skin I'm going to use, but we'll see. Okay. Just get some of that right in there. She'll dump right in. Okay. Now I'll go put a little bit in the cavity here just because. Okay, same thing here. Okay, and then get these set up. Now I will get these on this rack here. Again, I'm going to open up this beer. And really what I need to do is I need to really open it up. So I screwed up. Here we go. Okay. Really? Alright, so struggled a little bit. So what I've done is I've ripped the top off the cans. That's really what you want to do to get that flavoring in there. So I'm going to get these mounted up, and then I've already got the seasoning on the inside. Let's get these stuck in there, and then I'll show you how I finish the rest of this out here. Okay, really nice stand there. They make different ones, so and we're just gonna insert it right up there in the cavity, and it should stand real nice and pretty. Careful you don't cut your fingers. And little tip here, so or a little trick I should say. Get it in there a little bit better, I think. Get in here, okay, back there. So what I like to do is I like to tilt the wings back a little bit. Just make them make it present a little bit better. Okay, so right there's a little presentation there. We'll get this one done and bring you along. Bring you along for the ride, right? Get this on there. Again, just careful if you have sharp edges, you don't want to cut your fingers there, okay? And it should just set in there real nice. Okay. Just stand them up. Tilt these back here. Get rid of that, okay. So they just stand up real nice and pretty, okay. Now let's get the olive oil on here, okay. A little oil there, just as a binder. Okay, you can really use anything you want for binder. I'll use the olive oil. Okay, I might do some melted butter as I go, or I might just take the easy way out and use some of the Pam spray. Either way, it works. Really no big deal. Okay, a little olive oil drizzle there. Okay, get it on there where seasoning will stick to it. Okay. And I'm going to go with the chicken powder here first, okay? And I just want to evenly go around. All right. So I got it seasoned up here, looking real nice. Let's get them in the smoker here. I do have a little auxiliary tube running to help impart a little bit more smoke, since you don't get a lot on pellet grills. Hopefully you can hear the volume. So we're going to get these placed in here. Go side by side. And I'm going to run a probe in here so I can monitor the temperature. I'm going to pull these about the 160, 62 mark for the breast. And of course your thighs, you want to make sure that the dark meat gets up to about 175. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this in here. Just so we can monitor that breast. We'll bring you back. Stick around. Looking pretty dang good right there. Okay. So what I did do is sprayed it with some Pam, good old-fashioned Pam. Okay. Went lazy, but again, I wanted you to take a peek and see how it's looking right there. Okay, that is looking fantastic, and we're right about at the 149 mark. So we're gonna let it continue to cook. Now I've temped these, and they are temping right where I want them. Just look at that golden brown color. It's a beautiful color for what I'm looking for. So again, I did that with the Pam, and sprayed that throughout. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pull these off, and we'll let these cool down for a little bit. But I wanted to show you this real quick, so let's get these pulled off. Hey, so I've got these done. I've let them sit here for about 45 minutes just to carry over cook. Pulled them off nice and a little early. But take a look at that color here. Now, this is just beautiful. Real nice and crisp. So I'm going to break this down. Again, this is going to go for my chicken salad. The other one I'm going to keep back, and we're going to do something else with. But I wanted to show them to you. So I'm not going to worry about this one, but I'm going to start breaking this one down. So just go pull it off of this can here. Can should stay. Okay, and we'll get rid of that. And just look at that. We'll break this down. We're going to save that for a little taste. It just comes right off the bone. Okay, but I got a taste. I got to get a little skin here. Let's have a taste. That's money right there. So let's break this down. Nothing too hard. Just look at that juice coming apart. Breast meat. Now, I don't know if you can get any juicier than that. Just take a peek. But we're going to break this down. I might throw some of the skin in there. It looks like it's crisped up enough. Well, we'll do it. That's just going to add some of that flavor in there. I have to now. Oh, look at that. I know my cameraman, he wants to taste of this. I can already see it in his eyes. Does that not look good, Kevin?
Yes, it does.
All right. Perfect. Break this up. That just looks fantastic. And I'm going to break this down, and I'm going to go ahead and break them all down. What I'm going to do is, as I break this down, I'm just going to let this cool, put it in the refrigerator for a while, and once it's cool, then I'm going to come back and I'll show you exactly how I'm going to finish off and make this chicken salad. And I'm already looking forward to this. This is going to be good. All right, so I got all the chicken broke down. I've got it cooling nice, so I'm going to get these vegetables cut up. I've got some celery, some red onion, and I'm putting apple and cranberries in it. Make it your own. Feel what you want. Put in what you want to do. But now the leaves on the celery, that's where you get most of your flavor and the nutrients. So I'm definitely going to incorporate some of that. And that's just going to bring a lot of that celery flavor to it. But let me get all this prepped up, and then I'll bring you back, and we'll get making that. Okay? But I'm going to get some of this chopped up here, and we're going to go for this. Okay? All right. So my chicken's here. I got my celery, my onions, and my I used a Honeycrisp apple, but I got apples and then cranberries. So I'm just going to start throwing some in here. You can use your eye as far as determining exactly how much you want, and again, make it your own. Okay, so I'm going to mix some of this up in here just to get an idea before I start mixing in the mayonnaise, to make sure that it's the ratio that I want it to be. So again, I've got plenty cut up here, so I'm not worried about it. Mayonnaise, use your own, but there really only is one, Duke's. Unless you're down in the south, I think it's Blue Plate, but should be okay. A little bit more onion and a little bit more apple there. There we go. Okay, that looks like a pretty good ratio for where I want to start. And then just add in the mayonnaise. Now, as far as how much mayonnaise to put in, I don't know. A quarter cup, half cup. It depends if you like it real wet or dry. I'm just going to start adding in here, and we'll get this going. I'm just going to do by eyeball for now. And I'm trying to use what I can here, but hey, let's go from there. And we want to coat it really good. Get that mayonnaise all over there. We'll add salt and pepper to taste once we get this mixed up and get the mayonnaise where we want it. It's going to be about the consistency, maybe a little bit more mayonnaise, because I know it's going to soak some of it up too. But we got to get the cranberries in there. I just looked. So let's get some cranberries in here. A little taste of fall, right? I got it mixed up where I want it. Now I got this from Branch Vine, a place out in California. I've got some Hawaiian lava. This is just salt, but it's black salt, but it is Hawaiian lava salt. So I'm going to add some of this in here. And it looks like pepper, but it is salt, I assure you. Add some of this in here for flavor. Some coarse black pepper. Get that mixed up, and we're going to give it a taste. We're going to see how we did there. I already know the chicken's phenomenal. Nothing spill, huh? Okay. Get that mixed up, okay? Let's give it a taste here. I got to get a little bit of the onion, the celery, the cranberry, the chicken, the apple, a little bit of everything here. Let's give it a taste. There it is. Done. Fantastic. Hey, if you like this video, share it with your friends. Again, please like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Hit that bell for notifications. This is my lunch. Kevin's gonna get some. I'm out.